Hello Scorpios, this is going to be a reading for May 11th. I hope that you're doing fantastic. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Horizon. I am starting to do other signs because there are Scorpios with other placements such as Pisces or Sagittarius, so just be on the lookout for those mini reads. But of course I always come here to do Scorpio full read, so make sure that you stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hype my channel. You'll do that in the comments. You'll see 3 little dots to the right, I believe, or to the right of you. And just click on that and hype my channel. That helps me here on YouTube, okay? All right, so, and also give me that thumbs up as we're going on with the reading. If you know, again, we're taking personal readings after May 15th. So Scorpio, and I will be planning to do a live reading. And so stay tuned for that, for more information in the description box, okay? So let's see what's going on with your energy. This is for Scorpio's energy. What is Scorpio going on for May 11th? We're going to look for the cards. You have the Knight of Wands again, Scorpio. Are you still dealing with this person? Or is this person still dealing with you? All right, let's see here. Are you still, what is the Knight of Wands here for Scorpio? Okay, the past energy. So this could be the person that you have been dealing with. They feel pretty unhappy, you know, whatever they're doing. So yeah, so they're all in their feelings right now from the betrayal for something they did to you or you did to them. But I believe it's them, because Scorpios are, you know, there are some Scorpios that were betrayed, but most of you are very loyal. So it's hard for you to do that. Let's see what the current energy is going to be for this from this past energy. What's the current energy for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Horizon? Okay, let's see for Scorpio's energy. You have the 5 of Pentacles here, the Tower in the reverse, and you have, I just wanted to flip out the Strength card in reverse. Let me get one more. Okay, and we're going to look at your let's see what your outcome is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, Horizon. Remember, all the cards have different zodiacs, so you may resonate with this because of the placements in your chart. So what's the outcome for Scorpio? And then we're going to clarify this. You have the Temperance, the Moon card, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Swords. I mean, sorry, 2 of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, your card of the day is 4 of Wands, and the top of the card is the King of Pentacles. All right, so you got this Knight of Wands. We want to refer back to this King of Pentacles and this 4 of Wands energy, okay? Then we're going to clarify. All right, so let's just kind of go back to your beginning here, Scorpio. You have the, trying to hold all these cards for you. You see the Knight. You have the Sun card in reverse, and you have the Pisces energy. I hope this lighting is helping. And you also have the 10 of Swords, okay? So in this 10 of Swords energy, and we'll turn that down a little bit, you do have this past energy that you have dealt with that betrayed you, that left you kind of depressed here, very depressive energy. I'm getting off of that. Your feelings, you were very triggered, a lot of hurt, a lot of anguish energy coming from that Sun card reverse, because you do see this person as someone that came to your life to cause chaos and to come in just to get sex, or come in to get some kind of energy to betray you, okay? And this could have been through third party, this could have been through just walking out the door, whatever they did, okay? But anyway, it is a sign of betrayal here that left this energy very, very depressive, very high anxiety, overwhelmed, a lot of negative thoughts with those Swords energy, okay? Now, in your present moment between you and this person, it looks like here someone had walked away, and I'm just going to kind of show them at a time here. You have the 5 of Pentacles and this. So Scorpio, this is your card right here. You are showing a sign that you have finally came to terms with this part of this energy that kind of made you lose confidence in yourself here. This feels like a lot of confidence has been lost in your energy from this situation over here. Now, as you're moving along, you are gaining your strength back. You are gaining your your self-esteem, your confidence back, as this Tower card here is in the reverse. So as time passes by, you will start seeing this energy where you realize that the situation that you left behind is going to lead you to something great here to be successful in. So it was a hard moment. It was a hard situation to go through, no doubt, with that betrayal. And that's a very, very big cut on Scorpio's heart. As a Scorpio myself, you know that when someone betrays you, regardless if it's family or a partner or who it is, betrayal is betrayal. And that energy is hard, really hard to, the swords are kind of always there, but you also know that you just cannot allow people to do this in your life, right? So you do kind of get in this Tower moment, and you kind of stay to yourself after you walked away. You do isolate yourself. You do kind of get away from people, because that's what Scorpios do. So if you're in this energy of being by yourself and closing yourself off to people or cutting people off, you know, that kind of thing, not socializing, it is what Scorpios do to cause a rebirth, okay? This is the way you gain your strength back. This is the way you get your glow back. It's something you have to work through, Scorpio. It's not easy. You're going to have to go through it. You can't go around it. You're going to have to work through this process of gaining your energy back for your success of your life. Now, I do see you in the Six of Wands energy. In that Six of Wands energy, you are carrying on, or you will be carrying on into another chapter of your life where you're starting to realize sometimes things do happen for a reason. Sometimes because we're not smart. Sometimes we're not thinking about things, and we're not in the energy of seeing things, right? So we want to think about that in the way of we're thinking, okay? So yeah, so anyway, sorry. My dog is kind of back here. So anyway, I want to kind of tell you about that. And so here you are in the energy of the Temperance, and in this Temperance energy, you are, you know, coming to be calm with yourself. You are calming yourself down. Even after all the struggle you went through over here, you are calming yourself down to a part of you where you're looking at the Nine of Pentacles and coming out of this darkness, starting to see the light again, and being patient with yourself. I do feel like here with the Nine of Pentacles, your goals are finding that peace, your energy, your independence, staying to yourself, working a lot, and building a future for you. And I think you have came out of this confusion about what this was about. Okay, so I'm going to clarify. Now, going back to your king, this relationship you have with this King of Wands, male or female, it doesn't matter. This could be you as well. But this King of Wands is fire energy. In their placements makes me feel like, you know, you realize this was never going to work. No matter how much you love them. And the betrayal almost helps you understand when these, you know, someone who sabotaged a relationship, or someone who kind of held you in this kind of mindset of, you know, passionate energy. They came in and they caused destruction of the relationship and broke, you know, instability here, or instability. So you are recognizing that you gave everything you could to this relationship, but because of this type of person you were with, it really did not, because they came in and with the idea of being a knight and holding you in some kind of control of passionate energy, believing that you needed them. I'm just saying, okay? But you showed them you did not need them. You wanted them, but you did not need them. But after they betrayed you, that was the cut of all for your whole lifetime. That, you know, you're just a person that really loved this person, and in that feeling of things, you realize the Tower was meant to happen, Scorpio, okay? So let's see in your outcome. Let's clarify everything as we move into this outcome. But let's see your energy here in your present moment. What you're feeling with the Six of Wands. What's the energy for Six of Wands? You have the Queen of Swords. You're very defensive about people allowing. You have learned something here, Scorpio, about your life, about being the Queen of Swords. And also you have the Page of Cups. You have learned that that is a Justice card, but it's over. So let's see here. One more for the clarification of this energy. You're in the Queen of Swords. You're working on yourself. You're trying to get to a place in life that you want to be at with the Three of Wands. You're tired of waiting. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Your independence here of not giving out your love so freely anymore. And this is what, maybe it was a mistake before. I'm not sure. Depends on you as a person. You gave out your love too freely. You trusted too easily. But with this Queen of Swords energy, you realize you were dealing with a Page of Cups, someone who just didn't even really offer you anything, if not nothing. So the Queen of Swords is in her energy of protection. You might be very isolated, like I said, kind of cold to your heart, to other people, even though you have a deep love. This Queen of Swords energy is very protective. You may come across, you know, someone who is standoffish, but really deep down inside, it's just your heart is frozen, like the movie, you know, Elsa. You know, that's what I see you as. And you're not explaining anything to anyone anymore. You're not forcing anything anymore, but you are keeping that harmony to yourself. You might be listening to music a lot to help you stay calm in this betrayal sense, because it does take years, if not years and years and months to get over a betrayal, if you ever do. But you won't go back to that person. I don't see it. I just see that, you know, people have tried to play games on you. And as the Queen of Swords, you have learned now that when someone comes to you with a Page of Cups and you Three of Wands, you're like, you know, they're trying to make you wait. You start recognizing their spirit, how they are, how they're kind of putting you in a situation of waiting. And then you finally say, this is not going to make me happy. I'm going to get out of this because I've seen this before. Yeah, so that's what you have transformed into, Scorpio. You have transformed into the next phase of who you are, and that your purpose that you have learned from this past energy. So let's see what's coming out in your outcome here. So with this Nine of Pentacles, you are heading for harmony, peace, getting out of the darkness, out of the deception and the lies. And a part of you have learned, Scorpio, is that you had to depend on yourself. You don't have anyone to depend on. You know, even though you have been through a lot of struggles on your own, you have learned to come out of this darkness and be independent more so. And then you're learning to stand on your own 2 feet and not needing one. But your heart is really, really frozen at this moment. It's got some ice on it, okay? It's going to take a serious person to... Okay, you got the Five of Pentacles again over here. So yeah, so what's your outcome here, Scorpio? You're not afraid anymore to walk away from people in relationships. And you don't hesitate to leave that behind because you've already seen this and done this. The only thing that I would say about this in the negative part is that, you know, you're going to have to meet another giver, someone who's like you that can help you heal, okay? But the Hierophant here is the Five of Pentacles. You're not afraid anymore. You know, there's a part of you had a lot of fear built up that you didn't want this person to leave you. And Six of Cups here. And then this energy actually is teaching you to remember yourself through this teaching. Now, this person in this breakup might try to reconcile with you. I made a video about that. They might want to just see you and talk to you. Maybe it's not a full-blown reconciliation, like living together and being together again. It's more like they want to come back and talk to you and start things slowly with you. But I don't see you, I just don't see you investing anything into this. What's the Six of Cups for? Yeah, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, it's about you building your own life, stabilizing yourself. And the way you're looking at your life tree now, Scorpio, is that you got to take care of yourself. And you're building, you know, and you wish you had somebody that would be normal, somebody who can treat you right. But because of what you have been through with that betrayal over here, when you had that betrayal, it's kind of like that feeling where you start to realize that you know, it's too expensive to give up your peace. And so you have came to this place of peace, and you're getting there. If you haven't gotten there yet, you're working on that. And that's the most valuable thing right now, is your priceless, your peace of mind. So you are the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords energy. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. But this person is remembering you, that's for sure. Five of Swords. And you are a fighter now, Scorpio. You might be listening to that Fight song by Rachel. I forgot her last name, but it's called The Fight Song. Seven of Wands here. Yeah, you're very defensive here, Scorpio, against anyone coming back in your aura to trying to hurt you or trying to lie to you. And it's like, even if you socialize with people, you're like, if they disappear, they disappear. I don't care anymore. So you have really changed a lot in this transformation. You have leveled up to something that you didn't ever think you would be, that type of person. You're still loving, you're still kind and all that, but it's more so now that you're not even, it's like you know, somebody's going to have to prove a lot to get back in your life here. So here's the Moon card in the reverse, because you have saw all the deception, all the lies, all the betrayal. Whoever this past person was the master of manipulation. They were the master of hurt and deception, and you have learned a lot how people can be with you. There's a Star card. Okay. And you have the Ace of Wands here. So you're giving your own self the chance here, Scorpio, to explore the world, to explore your own destiny, your own pathway. And I think you're giving yourself a chance here. Some of you might have a tattoo on your wrist. I don't know what that is. It's kind of like you have some kind of symbol at your wrist, like down here. So I don't know what I'm saying out, but okay. But Scorpio, that's what I have for you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, hype my channel, and I am doing personal readings after the 15th. So please be patient with me with that. And check those other signs. I am just slowly doing a lot of different ones. And so you might check your own placements because you're Scorpio sun. But yes, you can have a Cancer moon, for example, or Libra rising. You know, and that might kind of influence you. If you know your placements, then you can look at those other videos and see that connection between things that's going on, okay? So that's why I'm just going to start slowly doing those other signs. But of course, I won't be doing, I will still be doing Scorpio daily reads every other day or every day. So make sure, I know my loyal fan base is Scorpio myself. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for being here with me, sending you beautiful love and light. And I hope that you're out there exploring the world, making the world a better place for you. But this person, whoever you were dealing with, has taught you a lot about yourself, and has taught you how to transform your own self and go through the darkness to come out of the underworld, per se, back into your sunshine. So I do feel like you have left this person behind, even though they still they think about you, they remember you, but you're against. It's like this person feels, I will say this when I'm getting off the Seven of Wands and the Five of Swords, they feel like even if they try to come back and talk to you, they're going to meet a different version of you. So you're in a different version of who you are, okay? All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. Sending love and light. Remember, this is Angel Guides Tarot here on YouTube only. So if you're seeing me somewhere else, that means it's fake. All right, take care, Scorpio. Send love and light. Bye-bye.